Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
So today is the appearance of Lord Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah.
So we're reading from Adi Lila chapter 4, which describes the confidential reasons for his appearance. So chapter 4 from Adi Lila, Chaitanya Caritamrita. In this chapter of the epic Chaitanya Caritamrita, Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami has stressed that Lord Chaitanya appeared for three principal purposes of his own. The first purpose,
he has no interest for others. He not appear for others. He die not for others. Like Jesus, they say, priest. He died for you, not this. It is his purpose to come. Jesus has his purpose to come, to relish his mood and love, not for you. He don't know 2000 years back he will come. Why he will die for you? He come for his purpose. Try to understand. This changed my life. Mahaprabhu come for his own purpose, not for you. Not to change your life. He has his own purpose. This concept of religious activities has to change. He is a selfish. If you are not selfish to know your purpose, how you think to help others? He is not come for others, he come for his purpose. He appear for his purpose. Right?
Yeah. Lord Chaitanya appeared for three principal purposes of his own.
Own, not for us. So try to understand. His own purpose was there. His own interest was there. We are so foolish, we have no purpose of my life. So fool. Your life is purposeful or not? Useful or not? You understand? You have to know your own purpose. Nothing in purpose. No meaning of my life if I have no goal in life. What is the own purpose? Very selfish.
The first purpose was to relish the possession of Srimati Radharani.
That is the first. Why? Because he is a foreigner. Aliens from outside he is coming. He has no idea the love of Radhika. Jesus has no idea about love of God. That was the point. He come to relish this purpose, love purpose. You have idea of your goal of life. To relish love, you have no goal of life to relish love. What is your purpose of coming here in this life? Love means we do think sex. And sex is not love. Why there is two words? Love is a different word, sex is a different word. Purpose of the love. Try to understand clearly. Love is no means something I want from you. I want to give you, that is love. I want to learn from you. That's a love. Purpose means purpose to understand. You understand your purpose of coming, then you will search who are you to meaning of that. Are you soul or your body or your senses? When you are senses, then the senses purpose of sex, enjoying your senses. When you are soul, purpose to enjoy your soul, purpose to feel your soul, to live in the soul. And soul can stand by love. When you give love, Jesus what do? Give love to his Father. This was his purpose. He understand. Mahaprabhu appear, he is empty with love, he is aliens with love. I don't know to love. I want to learn love from Radhika. That was the purpose. Not to create Nam Sankirtan. If you have no love, what is the meaning of the name? And if the love is there, your name is only for my life. When I see you, my purpose to be to mad for your name. Name comes when there is a love. Meaningless name if there is no love. There is no meaning of that name is then person is not love. If I have no love with you, what is the use of your name for me? If I love you, your name is meaningful for me. You are not in my front. Your name is healing me. That is the purpose of the name. Right? How I can live without your name, without I see you. My purpose fulfilled only by your name. The main reason to
relish the position of Srimati Radharani.
That is love. What is your position? My position, a world is relishing. God position, the persons are relishing. But I come. This Krishna, this God, what you are telling, mad for that, 20 years west for that God, that Krishna, said that my purpose to understand Radhika and the relish that love and beauty of her love. That I want to learn. I am aliens, I am a foreigner for that. Right? No, you explain.
It becomes the subject. He becomes the subject.
Yeah. Before he was the object that the world is following to understand that God is the only, Krishna is the Supreme, Krishna is the Supreme. Supreme say, I am foolish, you are not understanding me. I am not a Supreme. I am a subject to understand this love, what Radhika has. This is Chaitanya. Very, very, very difficult to understand this mood. And very, very, very easy to understand God. Because to understand God, and why teach God? Because they make easy to make us religious. And very, very difficult to explain Caritamrita. Because this is the God purpose to be a subject before he was object of the whole universe. And this object want to be subject of the love. You will be rich, you will be no following and mad for this control. Out of control you will become. So leave not to control, they not to explain Chaitanya. This change whole thoughts of the religiosity. You got the key. The God has a purpose to become subject, to make object of love. The day you will understand, your life is set. You no need to understand any other thing on behalf over this. A special gift. You got the key of the understanding. You no need to talking about the soul. This is the gift of the soul to understand this purpose. You see, the body, if you are in body consciousness, you have a requirement of all your senses and proud with the ego. How to relish this your senses and ego is very good to make the goal to the God that you can ask and He will give and your purpose is solved. Because senses has demand. Your ego has a demand of the position and I will give you some position and you will be happy with this position and you don't know the goal of life. You become president and I give you the way that this God will fulfill your requirements. You need a wife, He will give you. You need money, He will give you. He will give you everything. For the senses, for soul not. The purposeful understanding when this God, what you are praying, is becomes subject for the real object. That is the soul consciousness, is spiritual consciousness. It is very simple to understand. This Creator, who is the Supreme, your understanding is the goal, and He says, I am subject for that. I am aliens for that. I have no idea. I am a foreigner. I come from foreign country to understand. I have no understanding of that. Why He do this? To increase your real identity. This is the selfishness of Him. Self-desire. Why? Because I have never to desire for myself. I have desire for my senses, my ego and my mind, but not for myself. This is the reason behind that. Read like a poetry, 4 lines, and meditate and think in on. And then you will identify that you have also desire for some goal in life. If you not desire, yesterday I am talking with businessman. He says some person has no desire for something, he cannot do that. I understand this now. When you don't identify yourself and you don't desire something, even the Lord has a desire, self-desire. But religious person will this self-desire will show that Jesus come to
Save the world.
To save you. He has no desire, his self-desire to love to his Father. Never he will understand. And when you will understand that he come to love his Father, then he will know his self-identification. When you not realize your self-identification, you will never understand Jesus has his self-desire to love his Father. And you will not appreciate him. You will not appreciate Krishna. Why he is the supreme? Because he has also self-desire to learn something. This is the supremacy of this Lord. Other God, many gods are there, he has no self-desire.
This spiritual selfishness, which is most beneficial for the soul, we are so much blocked, I think, from the past lives also, that we have a strong fear to do this kind of selfishness.
Actually, 100% we are selfish. But selfish for material thing. But we think this my identification. We are very selfish. But we don't know real selfishness because we identify with my senses. 70% identify themselves with the lower senses. 75%. They think this is a ugly smell is my smell and ugly things is my things. This is the selfishness. And 75% life goes in this selfishness. For this self-going. So all time, if you calculate, is going for only for lower senses for selfishness. Your selfishness. Some come little high than for upper senses. But only I am, what you say the word, selfish with myself, but in wrong position, in my blockage of senses. We have to go to soul, but we block in my senses and body and mind. And we are selfish for that. But here, Krishna is selfish. He has a self-desire to take shelter, to learn. And like aliens, yesterday what was that? Aliens means not known person. Not known person. Not foreigner. Maybe if you are a foreigner, you visit Vrindavan many times. But if you are not known from different world is coming, that's aliens. Never see that person. He is aliens. So he want to learn that. See that? No?
The first purpose was to relish the position of Srimati Radharani.
His position is lower. He is not, his position is not very high. He become tired with his position. He don't like his position. He want to run away with his position. What position he want to relish?
Position of Radharani, love.
You want to relish? Soul. If you are soul, you like this sense position. If you are body, you like this sense position. But if you are soul, you like your one position, love position. Soul want love, and my body want senses. If you identify that you are body, you like your senses position. Has to be relished. Your full job of your material body, how to relish my senses. But you come to the position, which position you are. If you are in the body position, you only thinking how to satisfy my senses. You cannot escape from this position. And if you are soul, and if you are super soul, you understand your position, then you become tired with that position as a super soul, not about the soul. Tired to change your position, you say that I am aliens. I want to relish from you, love, your position. In your position, how you deal. Everything is in the position where you want to be. You want to where to want to be. Then you decide the goal. If you are in body, your goal is different. If you are in a soul, your goal is different. If you are with lower senses, your goal is also different. Where you are, which identification, when you go to the very elevated person, He said, what is your question? Why they ask question, Why somebody asks you the question? To know your position, which position you are living. What is your position? What you want to ask? Which position you are asking? Where you stand? So listen your words to know your position. They want to know you. What is your question? Is nothing question. Your position, where you are living. They want to relish this to answer your question. A spiritual person is any question. Because to know which position now you are practicing and living. Understand? Where you stay, conscious. Yeah.
The first purpose was to relish the position of Srimati Radharani, who is the prime reciprocator of transcendental love of Sri Krishna. Lord Krishna, who is Radharani, who is a prime reciprocator of transcendental love of Sri Krishna. Lord Krishna is a reservoir of transcendental.
No study on it. Reading everybody knows. Explain the words also. Read and say what is meaning of reservoir. We don't know. Everything explained with reading. I know the word reservoir, but what reservoir?
Reservoir is storehouse.
Yeah. What is this? Which is storehouse?
Storehouse. That's coming with it. Reservoir transactions.
Explain. I don't understand with this. That has to increase. If it is not, then there is no difference between the other teaching and your teaching.
So what I understand, Lord Krishna is the one who exchanges the highest loving transactions with Srimati Radharani. The subject of these loving transactions is the Lord Himself, and Radharani is the object. So Krishna and Radharani, only this couple, they exchange the highest loving transactions there is.
Books is there, but I don't understand Radha Krishna. Honestly, many are not. You have to find the way how to make easy to understand this. Take it like this. One is a beloved and one is a lover. If the beloved feelings and lover wants to know, here, this lover has to come in her mood. Lover has to come. You can see or not, you can feel or not. Lover has to come to her mood of the beloved love to relish that. So, lover is a higher or beloved is a higher. Because the lover's beloved has a higher mood than lover, always. Beloved, she has 8 times more capacity than lover. 8 times, Shastra says this. 8 times high. Take like this. The Kama Shastra say the male has 8 times lower Kama than female. Ask to Sarnaga. Right or not? She is studying. So lover has to take that mood of the beloved. Come, if he want to relish rasa, he has to take shelter of the beloved. Forget all management side and to take shelter. Tameva macha sopita tameva. Tameva bandhu sakha tameva. Tameva vidya davinang tameva. Means all you giving now, I am in your shelter. Then you can relish the love of beloved. So Krishna is doing like this. Understand this way. He wants to forget his creation when he comes to his flavor of the tip of the
garment.
If we start forgetting, and when he comes face to face, he forget everything, and want to follow her mood. He no want to influence his opulence. Sorry. No.
Now he's at
I
home.
no keep up anything. Juta. Never.
Gurudev, now he's at home, not in the office anymore. He came home.
Again you bring very out. I am telling something more inner, and you bring office. You have to come in that mood. Office is gone. When he smells the tips of the flavor of the sari, he don't want to identify him God. He say, I am your subject. Use me what you like to me. I am in your subject. Now you have to use me. I am aliens for this. You have to teach me how to make you happy. I am aliens. I am a foreigner for this subject. I was using my mind for nothing, is useless. That was the behind goal, what you are giving to me. So love. Now you explain, I say you. Explain. Now you go. But not reading books only. No meaning. Is a ISKCON style. Sorry. I no understand and you not understand. The teacher not understand and the student never understand. This is the style. And I will explain you so philosophy that I no understand never and you never understand. You have to understand and you have to explain that way. That normal person can also understand that. And you have to do, you have to learn. You can do, but you are hiding yourself. Not shy, open. Yeah. This pattern is wrong. And one thing more, I no see what you want, but I read what I like is not good. What I like not means is not a feeling to see the soul. What they like, that you have to bring to share that. And what is behind that, explain like this, that every foolish child can understand Brajendanda. Caitamrita here will come. Only who is the foolish and the child, they will understand. Philosopher will never understand. My president will take time to understand. Because he is president. But we foolish will understand. Because we are foolish. We have never chance to be a president. But president will take time to understand. I'm honest, we are friendly. We can talk friendly. Yeah, go on. So I'm not guru because I don't want to be knowledgeable. I want to be foolish and little child. There I am. Coming here. How to make.
The subject of these loving transactions is the Lord Himself. Radharani is the object.
Whole life he was object of the world and he became subject. I don't know, yaar. You want to... You say, na. Subject means nothing. Object means the goal. Understand? And this goal want to be a subject. It's a supreme goal. It's not ordinary, yaar. It's a supreme goal of the world. He wants to be as nothing, his subject, dust of the Radhika Vrindavan. My God.
Without object and the subject, there is no meaning.
Because what is my life? Because we have no subject that we are so. So really we have no object of the life. That is my suffering. We suffer only for this. We have no suffering reason. I am the reason of suffering because we forget our goal of my life. Who I am, I forget. When this subject is clear, then object, this soul wants only to relish the love. Not God. Who said the God? I'm atheist, or you will ask, I'm atheist, or yes, I'm atheist. What to do? Soul is atheist only for good. This book is telling, not I say you. This Caritamrita say, yes, you have to be atheist. Goal is love. You have to be atheist. Correct? This is Caritamrita. It's an atheist book.
We have it on record.
God wants to be the object of love. He wants to become subject. If you're honest, you are follower of Caitanya, you will do like this. Only I can say you. Maybe I'm not understanding. I don't know much English. But calculate is right or wrong. This Krishna want to make you atheist. This is the supreme personality. And this is the day of death. You see? So Radish, what a point to bring to the soul to you without no effort. You don't need to bother for your senses, not ego, only to become atheist. You know? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You give me much to understand. This is the beauty of Chaitanya. God himself becomes subject of love. To soul, you are a spark of me. Useless wasting time for me. We follow the love with your soul. You are a spark. Soul is the spark of the God, right? It's a useless. I want to take the shelter, move to love, learn to love. So, make the goal of your soul to love. Act of Chaitanya. Right, Saranagati, I understand right way or not? Can you explain in English, American English?
Radhe Radhe Gaura.